Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officer Center 24/7. My name is Amanjyot, and today we are here to discuss two important things, which is very much important to focus, or very much we can say important points to focus while you are starting preparing or you are planning to give the November JIIB exam. Okay, so what are the important things we should keep in our mind while starting preparation, and what are the mistakes we should avoid at the time of preparing for the exam? We are going to discuss that in today's session. Okay, so first of all, it is very important because as we know, if you are planning to give the JIB November attempt, in which all the three subjects you have to give, or any one or two subjects you have to give, so you have to be prepared from right now so that you will be definitely qualifying the exam in the November attempt. And it is required to qualify the exam. Why I am saying it is most important that you qualify the exam in the November attempt only, because there is certain notification given by IIBA which makes us it mandatory to qualify the exam in the November month. Okay. Now, what is that particular notification we are going to discuss in the further session, in today's further session. So before moving to the content, before moving to today's topic, first of all, those candidates who are new to the Office of Sarah 24/7 channel, do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Okay. And if you now have not downloaded the 24/7 application yet, then do download the application, because it gives you better opportunities to get more discounts on the batches, and it helps to let you know that which batches are upcoming on Adda 24/7 and which batch is very much helpful for your preparation. Okay. Now, if we talk about the JIB attempt, the next attempt you are going to give is in the November month. So as you can see, dates are already released. On 12th of November, you have Principles and Practices of Banking. On 13th of November, you have Accounting and Finance for Bankers. On 20th of November, you have Legal and Regulatory Aspects of Banking. These are the three exams, and the dates are already given to particular exam. Okay, now why I am saying it is important that you qualify the JIB exam in November month, the reason behind it is this notification given by IIBF. So as you can see, IIBF has given the notice about JIB, DBF, SOB, CIIB that the revised syllabus will be introduced from 2023. So as you can see in the 2023, when you are going to give the May attempt in 2023, the syllabus is going to be changed. Okay, and if we talk about only JIB right now, so they have given the 4 compulsory papers. Right now you have 3 compulsory paper. Now you will have 4. Okay. 3 papers are your principles and practices of banking, your legal and regulatory aspects of banking, and accounting and finance for bankers AFB. These are the 3 subjects you have to study right now. These are compulsory papers. Now, after the syllabus has been revised by IIBF, you have to read 4 compulsory papers, out of which 2 papers are going to be introduced new. That is Indian economy and Indian financial system, and second is your retail banking and wealth management. These 2 new subjects or 2 new papers will be added by the IIBF. Okay, so first of all, Indian economy and Indian financial system will be there. It will not be that much hard for all of you to qualify or to study this subject, because you are already studying the principles and practices of banking. You are already practically working in a bank, so you kind of know what is macroeconomy and what is Indian financial system. But when it comes to the theoretical study of these subjects, you are doing practical in bank, right? You are studying all the information about Indian economy, about macroeconomics in the newspaper. You are studying what is the situation of our Indian economy right now on the newspaper. Okay, but when it comes to the theoretical paper, you have to understand each and every terms which is related to particular economy, and also with the system, financial system. So it becomes a little bit hard to cover the syllabus from the zero level, because your syllabus is going to be changed. This is a new subjects to be introduced. Now, if we talk about the retail banking and wealth management, you all know about retail banking and wealth management because you all are working in a bank. But when it comes to the again to study the theoretical part of the banking, you will find that there are certain norms which are theoretically given in the acts or in the regulatory aspects, but practically you are not following those acts or those rules or norms. Okay, this is what makes the changes between your theoretical banking and practical banking. So it is obvious that when you are starting preparation for your JIIB, right now you have to study three subjects, three compulsory papers, which you already know because you have given the attempt in the June 2022 maybe, or you are covering a little bit syllabus from already, because you have planned that you have to give this particular exam after getting selected in the bank. So after 2023, you will find that the syllabus will be different, the subjects will be different. So this is the right time to start your preparation so that you will be definitely qualifying this particular exam in November attempt. Do not wait for November to come. Do not wait for 1 or 2 more months. Start preparing right now because you know the PPB subject has a huge syllabus in comparison to all the other subjects. Okay. So you have to start preparing right now. And if you have seen the recollected question of principles and practices of banking, so you have already estimated that the PPB exam is little bit tough in comparison to LRB and AFB. So without having a conceptual understanding, you will not be able to qualify the PPB subject. Okay. So first of all, you should know what is the passing criteria for individual subject for all the total subjects, or if you are giving an individual subject then also. So to check that, do you can check the previous videos which is available on Officers at 24/7, the official YouTube channel, that what is the passing criteria for your particular JIB exam. Okay, so this is the main reason, this notice is the main reason why you should start right now. And apart from that, the reason is very important that you all want to qualify the JIB exam. That's why you all are here. So that is the most important reason that you should start right now. Now let's start what you can do right now, what you can start right now so that you confirm you're qualifying this particular exam in the November attempt. So first of all, gather all the resources which is required to accomplish the syllabus. It is important to know your syllabus. I always say one thing, like you always say in the bank that KYC is very important, know your customer is very important. This is a process which all the financial institution has to compile so that they know their customer, so that they will be ready what kind of risk a customer can bring to their bank. Okay. So similarly, know your syllabus is very important in JIB exam or in any competitive exam or in any exam you are going to give. So first know your syllabus, that is important. Go through the latest syllabus. Okay, if you do not know the syllabus, then how you will start preparing, how you can say that you are preparing in the right direction or you are going in the right direction. So make sure you gather all the resources which is required to accomplish the updated syllabus, the latest syllabus of all the three papers. Okay, after that, do check recollected questions so that you will have an idea that what level of questions will be asked, what difficulty level can be asked. Okay, and what are the topics, what are the modules which is asked more frequently in the exam. Now make a strategy for studying through the study plan. After knowing the syllabus, after knowing the difficulty level of the paper, you have to make your own study plan. Okay, and why I am saying study plan is must, because you all are working, you do not have that much time that you can give 6 to 7 hours for your particular subject or for your particular preparation. So make sure that daily you are giving at least 2 hours, minimum 2 hours from right now, so that you will be able to cover the syllabus and you will get sufficient time to revise the syllabus and also the practice the questions. Okay, so there are certain candidates who can say that I have cleared the JIB in 1 month only. There are many candidates, you will find the interview of many candidates that they have qualified the JIB exam only in 1 month preparation. Now, do not compare yourself with those students or with any other student, because you all are working, you have a different time schedule, you have a different official office timing, or we can say you have a different responsibility by your own. So the important thing is, do not compare that he can do that or she can do that, then I can also do that. You can do that. But you have other responsibilities. You have certain liabilities on yourself. So it is important to understand what responsibilities you have to compile at the time while you are starting preparation or while you are doing preparation. So may be possible that that person who has qualified in a 1 month is going to give 7 hours in a day to the preparation. Every day in the 30 days, he has given 7 hours only to prepare the particular exam. You do not have that much time. At the last 1 month of the exam, you can't give 7 hours because you know you have to go to the bank also. 10 to 12 hours you will have to spend in the job also. So it is obvious that you can't give 7 hours duration to a particular subject or to particular preparation. So it is good that you start your study plan and you have allotted a daily certain hours so that you will be able to cover the concepts, you will be able to revise the concepts, and you will be able to practice the concepts. Okay, these three things are very important, and you have to make sure you are giving daily a particular duration to prepare your syllabus or you prepare your subjects. Okay, now the important thing is in PPB, if I talk about, the more important thing is conceptual understanding. If you do not know the concept, it will become very hard to qualify the PPB subject. As you know, if you are giving for a single attempt, for one attempt, and you are giving all the three exams, all the three papers in each subject, in each paper, you should have minimum 45 marks. Okay, if you are giving individual paper, if you are giving individual paper, then you have to get minimum 50 marks. This is the two conditions. Okay, and it is obvious that without knowing the conceptual understanding of principles and practices of banking subject, you will not be able to get 45 or 50 marks out of 100. Okay, so it is important for you to build your conceptual understanding. Go for the conceptual understanding. Do not purchase only the MCQ book and start practicing the MCQ or reading the MCQ. That is not the right method to qualify the exam. After knowing that what level of difficulty they are asking in the exam. That's why I have already told you that do check the recollected questions so that you will know what difficulty level you have to go through. That's why it is required that conceptual understanding will be there. After that, allocate sufficient time to study daily. I have already told you that give a certain hours, 2 hours or 3 hours, what is possible for you, but allocate it on daily basis because consistency matters most. If you are not consistent with your preparation, if you are not giving a sufficient time to your preparation, then the chances will be that you will not qualify the exam. So do make sure you are allocating the sufficient time to study on daily basis. Okay, next. After that, complete the whole syllabus and make short notes. Do not try to skip any topic or module. Again and again, I am repeating that complete the whole syllabus. Do not skip any module or any topic. If you go through the recollected question, you will find that they have very in a very good way, they have divided 100 marks in all the 5 modules of PPB. It means they are asking all the modules. From one module, they are asking 20 to 25 marks question. From another module, they are asking 10 to 15 marks questions. But still, they have very attractively divided the whole 100 marks in all the modules and all the 5 modules. So you do not skip any topic or module because conceptual understanding is there. If you are reading a certain question and you are finding a statement based options, then you only will be able to answer this type of questions if you know the concept. If you are just reading the topic and you do not know the understanding of the topic, then not possible to answer the statement based questions, not possible to you to answer the case study questions. So conceptual understanding is very important. Yes, if they are asking what is CRR, you can directly answer this particular question after reading a certain MCQ only. But the statement based questions, the case study, you will not be able to answer these questions because without the conceptual understanding. Okay, so do make sure you are focusing on that. Give topic wise test as you are covering, as you are giving a daily certain hours to your preparation. So do make sure as you are completing a certain topics in any subject. Okay, start giving the topic wise test because you will know after taking the topic wise test that whatever you have read in the particular chapter is the right. Okay, because after attempting the topic wise test, you will know that yes, this is actually going to be asked in the paper. Okay, So you should know, because if you are covering the whole syllabus, if you are covering all the topics in modules, but you are not reading in the right direction, you are not reading which is required, like how much to study, you do not know how much to study, and you are just covering the basics of the topic only, then this is not sufficient. You have to give the topic wise test, that so that you will know how deeply you should know about the concept, how deeply you should know about the particular topic. Okay, that is very important. After that, full length test is important. You have to allocate 120 minutes to 120 questions, and check that how many marks you are getting out of 100 marks. This is your PPB subject. This is your individual subject I am talking about. Okay. So allocate full length mock test time duration to your PPB, LRB and AFB subject. Give 120 minutes, attempt 120 questions, and do check 100 out of 100 marks how much you are getting. After doing that, do the self evaluation, because it is very much required. Do check, do analyze, do the analysis that what you have done right, what you have done wrong. Let's say if you are attempting the basal norms questions, you are you are giving the wrong answers. Okay, in that situation you have to revise your basal topic. Otherwise, you are going to give the wrong answer in the main exam also. So do the self evaluation, that what you are doing right and what you are doing wrong in the exam. After that, do make sure right now that you are doing the multiple revisions. Revision is must, because when the questions of a statement base will become in the exam, you will be confused in one or two options. So to avoid the confusion, you have to do the multiple revision, so that you will be sure about your preparation, you will be sure about the topic. Okay, so this is what we have discussed, uh, the half topic which we have to discuss in today's session, that right time to start PPP preparation. Why it is right time to start the preparation, and what is right to do right now. We have discussed this particular topic. Now let's come to the another topic that says that mistakes to avoid while preparing. So I have told you how to start preparing, what you should do right now, and after that let's discuss which mistakes you should avoid while preparing for the exam. Okay, so now let's discuss what are the mistakes you should avoid. First of all, lack of knowledge about syllabus. If you do not have any knowledge about syllabus, and if you do not have the proper knowledge of the syllabus, then you are not going to qualify the exam. So do make sure you are not doing a mistake. You started preparing for the subject and still you haven't checked the study plan, or you haven't checked the syllabus. So do make sure lack of knowledge about syllabus is going to harm your preparation. So do not do that. This mistake you should not repeat. First, know your syllabus, then start your preparation. After that, lack of conceptual knowledge. As I have told you, many candidates are there, many aspirants are there who just bought the MCQ book of Macmillan and start reading that MCQ and think that we will qualify the exam. Don't do that. If you do not have a conceptual knowledge about the subject, then you will not be able to answer the statement based questions and the case study based question. So you should have the conceptual knowledge or conceptual understanding about all the subjects, all the topics. Now thinking a lot of time is remaining to prepare. Now this is the major mistake we attempt at the time of preparing any exam. So that we know that our exam is on November. If I talk about PPB subject, our exam is on 11th of November 2022. So you are thinking, many candidates are thinking right now we have July, we have August, we have September, we have October, and then we have November. Okay. So many candidates are thinking that we have 4 months right now to prepare for exam and it is more than sufficient for us. No, that is not true. You have 4 months, but you have three papers also. Okay, you have 4 months, you have three papers also. First, you have to clear your concepts. After that, you have to do the multiple revision. After that, you have to do the multiple practice test. You have to give multiple practice. You have to do maximum practice as much as you can do. So this is what you have to do, and you have only 4 months remaining. Three papers will be there. And as you know, the conceptual understanding takes time. To know the subject, to know the concepts, it takes time. You have to go You have to be consistent with your preparation. So start from right now, start from today onwards, so that you will qualify the exam. And you do not know, maybe there is a chances in September you have to work more hours in a bank. Let's say government have introduced a certain scheme. In that situation, what you have to do, you have to do the overtime, or you have to be very busy in case of like you have a lot of work from the office, and you are not able to give the September month to your preparation, because we know after giving 10 to 12 hours to our job and other responsibilities, it is hard to focus on the studies. Okay, and it is very hard when you are earning already. There is a candidate who is not earning, he put his 100% efforts in preparing an exam, because he is unemployed person and he wants the employment, he wants the financial stability. But it becomes very hard when you already have a financial stability and then you are going to prepare an exam. So do make sure, do not think, do not have a mistake that thinking of we have a lot of time to prepare the JIB exam. You do not have that much time. You do not know in future, you have 4 months right now, maybe chances in 1 or 2 months you will not be able to give the exam. Okay, you will not be able to give time to your preparation. So do not think that you have remaining a lot of time to prepare the exam. After that, not reading questions or options carefully is another mistake we do at the time of preparing. What we do, we build a habit at the time of reading the questions or attempting the mock test. As we know that giving the actual exam is very different as compared to the giving mock test. In mock test we are not 100% motivated. In mock test we are kind of like ठीक है हो जाएगा, we will do that, है ना. This type of thinking came in our minds, क्योंकि it is mock test only. Let's attempt the mock test, we have attempted for the, let's say, 40 to 50 minutes, and then we have skipped the paper, that देखेंगे बाद में. Okay, that type of situation happens when you are practicing or when you are giving mock test at home. So do not make your habit that you are not reading the questions properly or you are not reading the options properly, because if this habit will build, you will going to do the same in the main exam. So do not attempt this mistake at the time of giving mock test. Okay, hello Gagan, sorry Ganga, hello Ganga. Now next is focusing more on numericals. As you can see the recollected questions from the June month, you will see very less questions was there from the numerical. So focusing more on the numericals is not right thing to do right now. You can give only 10 days, maximum 10 days is required to cover the numericals. Do not allot more than that time to the numericals, because it's a waste of time. We do not have to do the hard work, we have to do the smart work, because we have to qualify the exam. In that situation, do not focus more on the numericals, focus on more on the conceptual understanding, the theoretical part of the syllabus. Now, spending too much time in finding the content is the another mistake you are doing right now. You are finding more PDFs, you are going to the maximum Telegram channels or the social media platforms or many websites, that where you will find the particular PDF or from where you can download the content. First of all, do one thing, do not 100% trust on the free material, because as we know this is free. Okay, it's not like because it is free it's not going to be right, but there is maximum chances because it is free it can be uh, it should be it can be not updated syllabus, it is not updated content. May be possible that a particular candidate has shared apart from the course, and that is not updated, and maybe chances it become very old. That's why the people are doing branding by giving their old material in free, so that you join the batches or something else like that. So do not spend too much time in finding the content. You do not have to do that much R&D. Just focus on one platform, just focus on one content, and do make sure you have you can rely on that particular content or that particular platform. Okay, so do not spend too much time in finding the content. Let's, if you are preparing for self, you are doing self study for the JIB exam, I would suggest stick to one or maximum two platform. Do not go more than that. And if you do not have time to do the R&D, you do not know from where you will find the right content, I would suggest you just focus on the one platform, have a paid batches, join their paid batches, listen to your mentors. That is sufficient to qualify the exam. Okay, After, another mistake we are doing is not checking updates regularly on IIBF. It is important you should be updated, or you should be focusing on all the updated or notice given by IIBF. Okay, check proper updates on the IIBF website. It is important. Not just because they are updating the syllabus on the regular basis, or they are giving the MCQs, or they are uploading the syllabus or the content. No, but you should know what they are doing with the exam, because when you are going to give a particular exam, you are serious to qualify that particular exam. You should know what the authorities are thinking about that particular exam. Okay, so start or make sure that you are on the regular basis checking the notice given by IIBF or checking its website. Good morning, Sri Rama. Now, next is ignoring the benefits of early preparation and revision. Now, as I have told you, many candidates are thinking right now we have 4 months, we can start very after a certain 1 month or 2 months, we will be good, or we will be able to qualify the exam. Don't think so. Okay, don't ignore the benefits of starting right now and having a multiple revisions. As I have told you, conceptual understanding is very important, and so as the revision is, because the syllabus is very vast. You have 5 modules, and all the modules have a lot of chapters in this. Okay, in it, so it is obvious that you, maybe chances that you can forget the concept, you can forget the particular topic, you can forget the targets given under the PSL, or let's say in the basal norms, or let's say any other particular topic which is having a certain updates or targets given to the banks of initial institution, or the monetary policy review, updated review of monetary policy. The chances is there that you will not be able to recognize all the things at one go, so you have to do the multiple revision. And this revision is only possible if you start preparing from right now, because the syllabus is so much vast that you need 1 or 2 months to complete the syllabus properly. If you are going to complete the syllabus properly, you need 1 or 2 months minimum, and after that you have to do the revision also. No, so do not ignore the benefits of early preparation and revision, because this is the point. If you are focusing on early preparation and if you are starting revision right now, I am giving you guarantee that you will qualify in the single attempt the JIB exam. Okay, so these are the mistake you should avoid at the time of preparing, at the process of preparing. Okay, now if you are looking for a dedicated batch when you, where you do not have to do the R&D, you do not have to waste your time in finding content, in searching content, then this is the platform for you, or these are the batches which we have introduced for your JIB November exam. Okay, so you can find here that everything will be available here. First, you can see live classes will be there. In live classes, you will be able to interact with your faculties, with your mentors. After that, ebooks will be available if you want. If you are in the office and you are free right now, and you just want to go through a certain concept, then you can use the ebook. You can have ebook in your phone, and you can read from there. As we know, you will be not able to see the videos or live classes in the office. So what you can do, you can just read the ebooks. And topic wise test will be there. It is very important to know that you are preparing the topic in the right direction. After that, all the mock test will be there. Okay, full length test will be there, mock test will be there, and the recorded videos will be there. Maybe chances then some days you will not be able to join the live class. So what you can do, you can simply go with the recorded session also. Recorded classes will be there. You can find the recorded videos and you can cover from there. Okay, if you miss any class. So you can see two batches are here. One is bilingual batch in which notes will be in the English language, and the explanation of the topic will be in bilanguage. Okay, and there is an English medium batch in which notes or explanation, everything will be in the English. So you can target this particular batch. The JIB bilingual batch already started on 27th of June, and the English medium batch also started from 4th of July. Okay, so these are the batches you can enroll in. Apart from that, there are Maha packs also available. You can join the Maha packs, which cover everything. Like in this particular batch, you have to individually purchase the mock test, but here everything will be covered here. Okay, everything will be covered here. You will find the JIB ka Maha pack or CIB or JIB only. So you can go with one of these products if you are going to give the exam in the November. I would suggest you go with the JIB and CIB Mahapai, because we know after qualifying November JIB attempt, you are going to give the CIB exam in 2023. So it will be better for you if you start preparing right now, and you will have a proper content right now. Okay, don't think this will be not updated, because all the batches which are available on our 24/7 application, which is latest batch, will be available under the Mahapai. Now, how to enroll in these particular products, how you can go with these particular products, what you have to do, first you have to go to the Adda 24/7 official website. Okay, you can go to the official website, or you can also download the application. Okay, you can go for any other option. Okay, any option you can go for. So you can download the application also. If you download the application, it will be better for you, because you will get more discount on the application. So this is the website of 24/7 application. You have to go to the JIB and CIB section. You will find that this is the English medium batch and this is bilingual batch. Both are available on website, and the Mahapacks are also available. Okay. So if you want to buy the English medium batch, just click on the batch, and you will find this all the details. There is combined batch for all the three subjects and individual batches for all the three subjects. So if you want to compile, if you are going to give all the three exams in all the three papers in the November attempt, then this batch is for you, in which you will find live classes, test series, and ebooks. Okay. Now the study plan is already given here. The timing will be early morning and late evening, so that it will be beneficial for you, so that you will be able to join the live sessions, because interaction is very much important. Now, how to enroll in the batch? You have to go to the view offer. After going to the view offer, you can use the code, that is 5496. If you use this particular code, you will get the 77% discount here, and to get additional 1% discount, you can go to the other 24/7 application. Okay. So this batch will be available for you for 3,500 only. The actual price is of this batch is 15,000 something. So you will be able to enroll in this particular batch after using the code Y496 in only 3,500. Okay. Similarly, if you want to join any other product, or if you want to join any other batch, same procedure you have to follow. Okay, so this is the batch which is started from 4th of July. This is English medium batch, and bilingual batch is started from 27th of June. Okay. Now this is how you can enroll yourself. You can check the study plan here. From where your classes is going to start, you will check in the study plan. Okay. Now, this is all we have discussed, that why it is right time to prepare right now, start preparation right now, and also what mistakes you can do while starting preparation, or you have to avoid those mistakes right now, so that you will be able to qualify the exam in November attempt. Okay. So this is all for today. If you still have any query regarding your exam, or regarding the batch, or any other uh, query you have, you can ask in the comment section. I will check your comment and answer there. Okay. So last but not the least, those candidates who are new to the Officers at 24/7 channel, then do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon, so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. And if you like the content, do press the like button and share the content, share the videos, share the session with your friends and colleagues who are preparing for the JIB exam. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you all for joining the session, and stay safe.